here we are. Born to be kings, we are the princes of the universe. Explosive Eddie Thomas, the Matt Mechanic, Eric Corvis, making our tag team debut Friday, April 4th at the Hoboken Elks Lodge. Now or never, Project Codename. And
Project Codename.
You might be wondering, Eddie, why, after being such a successful singles wrestler, why I'm deciding to go into the tag team division now?
I mean, that's a really great question. I have some thoughts. Does it have something to do with gold?
It does, Eddie. He's correct. It has everything to do with gold because in Project Codename Pro Wrestling, there is only one championship currently, and Eddie would
Technically two.
Well, technically two. Take a guess.
Because it's the tag team championships.
So, if there's a prize to fight for in Project Codename, Eric Corvis and Eddie Thomas would like to fight for it, but Project Codename has such a stacked tag team division. I know you've been studying, Eddie.
Stacked. I've been studying them all. I am so ready for First Class.
First Class. Actually, ODIFC. Only Dominicans is First Class, and
perfect grammar.
You might wonder, it should be only Dominicans are First Class. So if you went up to them and you asked them, hey, how many classes did you finish in grammar school? You know what their answer would be? Just the first
Probably
one.
Just the first
Just
one.
the first class.
I think that makes sense to me.
Who else we got?
But don't forget about the Flock.
The Flock, the most original team name in Project Codename. I would love to sit down with them and pick their brains on how they came up with such a clever idea for their team name. Awesome originality, guys. Super proud of you. Next.
Do not forget about South Philly's finest.
Now, what does it mean to be the finest from South Philly? One of the grimiest and most dangerous places in America. It's like being the shiniest corn in a turd, guys. Sorry.
Not a fan of Philly. They're traveling a long way to get here.
I mean, Eagles did good for Philly, but not these guys. Next.
But there's the Old Guard.
The Old Guard. Once again, original team name there, guys.
Never heard that one before either.
Eddie Thomas and Eric Corvis have been in professional wrestling for coming up on 24 years this year.
True. Yeah.
If somebody's sharing a ring with us, we're the Old Guard, not you. Next.
Once we get through them, then there's the Prospects.
And how do they spell that? Prospect. Because they want to be edgy.
So edgy.
And you know what?
So edgy.
Prospect means that prospectively one day you're gonna be good. Prospect. Now, not so much.
Not quite. Not there yet. But you know who is? The Shot Callers.
The Shot Callers. You know Jay Evans.
Jay the Key Evans.
Very, very well. I have a win over Jay Evans.
Sure do.
In Project. And guys, we know you almost got it done in that gauntlet match, but came up just a little short, just like you always do. Maybe if you stop concentrating on partying so much, you guys would be the real prospects.
That's true, and they came up just short to the Climax XXXX.
Now, do you think the 3 X's are for, like, booze or cause naughty stuff?
Oh, I'm sure that it's the second. I've seen all that leather in that ring, and I'm not excited about that.
And here's the thing, Matt, Vertigo, Dash, you guys are very familiar with me, and congratulations on your huge victory. Let's just hope, for their sake, their climax didn't come early. But we kid. We like to have a good time. Project Codename has a stacked tag team roster, and we're super excited to be a part of it. And that's why we decided we didn't want to make our debut in that gauntlet match and have to wrestle everybody all at once, because when it comes down to the Princess of the Universe, We want to beat every single one of you, one by one. Eddie, hit him with the catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
Daddy's got the